Aha! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Right, in this segment, I'm probably going to, massively, in probably most people's opinion, overrate this album, but I'm doing that. I've probably talked about it in a previous video, look through previous videos, either music or music I have been listening to recently, but this will be in music I have listened to recently playlist. Right, so I didn't. I've heard like some of the songs off it that were singles, and then when I got into listening to vinyl record LPs, which was in maybe about 2016 or 17 maybe, or something like that. But it's definitely been more than 5 years. Right, so I've got it on LP as well, and it's just absolutely incredible. In my opinion, it's the best Genesis album. No Son of Mine, Jesus He Knows Me, Driving the Last Bike, which is one of my all-time favourite songs, and my all-time favourite Genesis songs, or song, yeah. Right, so, and then side 2, I Can't Dance, which is not the best song ever, but this album is still an absolute masterpiece. And then Never a Time, classic. Dreaming While You Sleep, not bad. Not as good as all the rest I've just mentioned. Tell Me Why, that's on side 3. Living Forever. Hold On My Heart, which is one of my all-time favourites. And then side 4, Way of the World, which is one of my all-time favourite songs. Since I Lost You, brilliant song. And then Fading Light, but absolutely incredible. Oh, in fact, I didn't mention, I think I didn't, No Son of Mine. That's the first song on side 1. So there's 3 songs on side 1, 3 songs on side 2, 3 songs on side 3, and 3 songs on side 4. But the cassette, that was the very first cassette I bought with my own money. Aye. Right, don't know where that came from. Right, Eddie Hill. I was just looking on my record player and I just noticed that. Eddie Hill. So, I got that in a charity shop in Lithgow, West Lothian, Scotland. Aye, incredible place. So, and I got that in a record store in Southport, Lancashire, England. Brilliant. The record store that I got it from is moved from where it was just right down to the other end of the street. Like if you're standing where the old record store used to be, say it's there, you go that way and it's just at the very end of the street. Aye, so it's a bigger shop, and I'm going to go there soon. I go down to England a week on Wednesday, the 16th of April till the 28th. So I've wrote down all the Genesis albums I still need, all the Yes albums I still need, all the Mike Oldfield and a smattering of others. But since I won that £40 yesterday, and I had £83.42 in my Bet365 online account, I took out £50, so I've got £33.42 left. And I'll get more albums, hopefully as good as that one. Well, in fact, they might be just as good, but they're not going to be any better. If I get an album one day that's better than that, then whew. I mean, I have got albums that are better than that, like most of the Foo Fighters albums, most of the AC/DC and Led Zeppelin LPs. But anyhow, so I just love the impact because they take you on a journey, these songs. Aye, Jesus He Knows Me and all that and stuff, and No Son of Mine, but Tell Me Why, that's like about all the stuff in the world and that. It's good. Right, I'll be back in a second, just need to take a wee tiny breather. Right, I've just took a tiny wee breather there. If I talk for more than 5 minutes now on a video, I need to take a breather. Right, but anyhow, I'm back. So, I'm just going to take a wee swig of that. That is a lot better than I scribed it on a previous video. It's getting better with every taste. I didn't really like it earlier, but now I do. Right, so, as I said, right, it really does take you on a journey, tell me why and all that. For instance, I'll really tell you why, and pun was intended. Way of the world, tell me why. Right. Mothers crying in the streets, children dying at their feet, tell me why. People starving everywhere, there's too much food but not enough to spare, tell me why. It's just like, basically, a cry for help and a song about like what's wrong with the world. But absolutely incredible. And then, Way of the World. If you take the tears of a crying eye, will the hurt just disappear? God, it sounds like something Slipknot would write. Put a weapon in the hands of a frightened man. Will he show no fear? So we stand and we watch while the city lights go out one by one. But the impact... why is there blue sky? Why is there red sky? Now's the time to ask the reason why. Should the blue sky meet the red sky? Should the rules have to change at all? We all know, for whatever they say, time is on our side. The world has been here before, just going around and around and around. Absolutely brilliant. But the back instrumental to Way of the World, the drums and the guitar, and oh my god, it's just one like constant note, but the drums, incredible. And then I'm really no over exaggerating. Definitely, in fact, scrap that when I said it's Genesis' greatest album. It's Phil Collins' greatest album ever. Yep, definitely. But Fading Starlight, that goes on forever. There's like a piano and drum instrumental halfway through it. And then you think it fades away, pun was intended because it's called Fading Light. It fades away and then he starts singing again. Oh, it's incredible. Since I've Lost You, that is quite heartbreaking, that. Like, for instance, it seems in a moment your whole world can shatter. Like morning dreams, they just disappear. Just dust in your hand, falling to the floor. How can life ever be the same? And then, 'cause my heart is broken in pieces. Yes, my heart is broken in pieces since I've been gone. It's absolutely incredible. And I like it how that each song has got like a wee like art piece to like go with the song. Like for instance, Hold On My Heart. Hold On My Heart all the way through is just incredible. There's a wee bit like the drum part and guitar and bit. It's just incredible halfway through it. Hold on my heart, just hold on to that feeling. We both know we've been here before. We both know what can happen. And hold on my heart, because I'm looking over your shoulder. Please don't rush in this time. Don't show her how you feel. It's incredible. The whole entire album is an absolute masterpiece. To say about this other song, because I really need to give this song justice. Right. Driving the Last Bike, the third song on side 1. I think. Yeah, the third song on side one, and it blew me sideways. Right, I didn't really realise this wee bit here, but I'll quote it. Driving the last bike, in the early 18th century, large group of mainly unskilled labourers built England's railways. The cost in human terms alone was very high. So basically, and in essence, it's about men that struggle and go away thinking of a better time and to build the networks and thinking that it will give their families better money and all that, and some of them didn't make it back. It's horrendous. But leaving my family behind me, not knowing what lay ahead, waving goodbye as I left them in tears, reminding all we said. Very deep. That's something very deep. I looked to the sky, I offered my prayers. I asked him for guidance and strength, but the simple beliefs of a simple man lay in his hands on my hands. It's just, it's very, very good. And then just like the arrangements and the ups and downs it takes you on a journey, it's never like that all the way through. It goes like that, then that, and like that, and it's brilliant. Like I just love the impact, how like you feel it in the song, like. Aye, we worked in gangs for all we were worth. The young boys pulling the wagon, we were digging the tunnel, shifting the earth. It was then it happened, but no. And then he screams this out like no one knew how the cracks appear, but as it falls they all disappear. Stone felt like rain, and then can you hear me? Can you see? Don't you hear me? Can you breathe? Aye, but it's just incredible. And then the other bit when he says, wait there, I'll get back to you. Oh God, 12 and a half minutes already. Right, but this does it justice. Right. Aye, they should have brought this out as a single. It's one of their best songs ever. Blazing, cutting through God's country like a knife. Sweat stinging my eyes, there has to be a better life. But I can hear my children cry, I can see the tears in their eyes. Memories of these days left behind, still ringing in my ears. Will I ever go back again? And will ever I forget that night as they wave goodbye to the fathers? Aye, it's just incredible. Aye, but where's the bit when it says left to right? Wait there, I'll read a wee bit and then get back to you. Right, I wasn't, right, all that bit there continues on to that bit there. So it says, will I ever go back again? And then, will I ever see her face again? I'll never forget that night as they waved goodbye to their fathers. We came from the south, we came from the north, with picks and with spades and a new kind of order, showing no fear of what lies up ahead. We'll never see likes of us again. Driving the last bike, lifting and laying the tracks with blistering hands, the sun burns our back. Aye, but I can hear the children cry, I can see the tears in their eyes. Memories of these I've left behind, still ringing in my ear. I'll always remember that night as they wave goodbye to their fathers. Oh, just absolutely incredible. It's just one of the greatest songs ever, and the way that he explains it, and it takes you on a journey, and like bits when it gets to the chorus and that, as I said, like he screams bits out, like just the lyrics say, we came from the north, no, we came from the south, we came from the north, we picked and we with picks and with spades and a new kind of order, showing no fear of what lies up ahead. You'll never see the likes of us again. Crazy. Aye, but the other bit that I just have to say again, no. But I can hear my children's cry, I can see tears in their eyes, memories of these days left behind, still ringing in my ears. I'll always remember that night as we waved goodbye to our fathers. Whew. Crazy. Aye. But he went through a period, Phil Collins, like in the 80s and 90s, where he really started pouring his heart out, especially like on his solo stuff, but like break up for his marriage. Aye. Very, 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 and worldly underrated singer-songwriter. Very well respected in Britain, but not the world, in my opinion. Aye. He should be a sir by now, but I reckon he's too humble to accept it. He probably wouldn't accept it. But he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Genesis, so that surely thingies it. So, and it's unfortunately he's not in good health these days, but his son's a drummer as well, and he's like carrying on the legacy. But what a oh, what do you call like thing he's got to carry on. And imagine trying to follow Phil Collins on drums. Aye. Even though like it's more production, like Genesis's like most recent stuff, it's still got bits in it, wee trinkets like what they used to be like when they done like 5-minute keyboard solos or a drum solo. But the drum solo in Fading Starlight, I think it is Fading Starlight. Aye, and the drumming on Way of the World, it's constant but it's brilliant. And then the drumming and the guitar and on Driving the Last Bike, incredible. We Can't Dance is a bit meh, it's a bit too cheesy, but it's still a good song. Never a Time, oh, what a song. Wait, in fact, is it on this one? It will be. Never a Time, just absolutely incredible. No, there's never a time to change. You don't get a chance to rearrange. It's a long, long way to go just to find out something we both knew. Can't you see what's going on? It's so sad. It's a love so strong has gone. All I know is what is true. All I ask is for you to just look around and see. Aye, just the lyrics in some of the songs are just absolutely insanely good. It's definitely changed my life beyond belief. I think I only paid about £7 for it. One of these days though, if I ever see like a anniversary or a digitally remastered version, I'm going to get it. Aye, I don't know why, but I just want to have another copy of it. I think the cassette only cost £1 in Lithgow. Aye, but tomorrow, if we do go to Lithgow, I'm going to look out for CDs, cassettes, and vinyl. But it's brilliant to have that on vinyl and cassette. I've got quite a few CDs that are on vinyl. I've got another like one or two vinyls that are on either CD or cassette. Right, so this has been nearly 20 minutes, but I just had to promote that. It really has changed my life, and the artwork on Genesis LPs are phenomenal. Right, I'm going to go in the shower and then listen to more Genesis. Right, I've been listening to Genesis today though, so technically I should put this in my list, my playlist, music I've been listening to recently. But it's a review as well. But anyhow, so look out for that. But the songs that came off it as singles is No Son of Mine, Jesus He Knows Me, I Can't Dance, and I think maybe Tell Me Why, Hold on My Heart came as a single because I've seen the music video. Right, so that was my review of the stunning masterpiece Genesis We Can't Dance cassette tape and LP. Right, thanks for watching. Tatty bye, and listen to vinyl and cassettes, you filthy animals.